Hi, I'm Karla, and I'm from Norwood, and I went to the Tribeca Film Festival in New York. Oops. So I was an intern with the Emblematic Group. There was founded by Nani de la Peña in 2007. They do a lot of augmented, virtual, and mixed realities, and a lot of it ends up being educational and spreads a lot of awareness about issues. So at the Tribeca Film Festival, there's a lot of different content that you can find there. There's a lot more than I expected. There's a lot of films, music, games, art, and the immersive section that I was in that did a lot of virtual reality and different immersive exhibits. It was founded in 2002 after 9/11. And the project that Emblematic Group did and presented there at the festival was Please Believe Me. It was an interactive virtual reality film about a woman named Vicki Logan who was diagnosed with Lyme disease in the 90s. And it kind of went through her life after being diagnosed and how she was treated and all the issues that happened with having Lyme disease. And it was inspired by Kim Cleworth, who was, I'm pretty sure she was a producer, and her daughter had or has Lyme disease. So it was really educational, and I didn't know that much about VR beforehand. So yeah. What I did there, a lot of what I did was I was a docent, so I explained and guided people through the project, and also did a lot of troubleshooting. Some of the problems we had with the headset happened because I think you can see the projector there a little. The projectors had a lot of purple and red lights, which ended up messing with the headsets a lot. So we had to end up turning on the lights, turning off the projectors sometimes, and it took us a while to figure everything out. And the Guardian stopped working, so we had a few problems with that we ended up fixing. And we had this puzzle wall where people would sign after they went through their experience and wrote down something. Some people had never heard about Lyme disease, others had had Lyme disease. Okay. In my free time, I ended up going to a few museums and going through some of the other exhibits. This one right here is Plastisapiens. It was about, I think, a lot about plastic and the environment. I don't remember all of it. And this picture up here is from the Met, and this one up here was from one of the films I ended up going to, which is an animated short film that was curated by Whoopi Goldberg and had a lot of different animation styles. And this is part of, you can see some of the other exhibits. And one of the exhibits right next to mine, I don't remember the name, but it was about the Vancouver opioid crisis. Oh, and housing. So I stayed at Sarah Holbrook's mother-in-law's house, and it was a really nice area. I could see the Chrysler building from the balcony. Yeah. This internship really helped me be able to have experience living alone, because I'm from Norwood, so I don't really go out very often, and going to New York was a really big change. And I was able to explore a lot of different career paths that I didn't know about very much. And I interacted with a lot of different people. Some of the other docents there with me were from a lot of different places, and yeah. And it's a really good opportunity that I don't know where I could find anywhere else. And I'd like to say thank you to Sarah Holbrook, the Pinhead team, Nani de la Peña, Charlie Park, who was my mentor, and Amelie and Molly Sante. They went with me on this internship, and Amelie was a Pintern last year who was with the same group and was virtual. And Liddy Holbrook and Andy Frey, and they're Sarah's mother-in-law.
Thank you.